welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of our Metroid Zero mission playthrough in our Metroid marathon that we just started. If you haven't watched part 1, go watch it. Pretty fun. We visited our good friend Craig.
Yep.
We gave him our regards, and now we're heading on our way to meet Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah,
And,
our kind regards that involve taking a missile and shoving it through down his throat.
It's probably not going to be the last time we do that in Samus's career here.
Oh, really?
So,
don't spoil me too hard now.
So, yeah, we're supposed to be going to see our friend Ridley, but I'm taking a little detour here. Get the screw attack nice and early.
Yep. Yeah, you know, we screwed Craig. Now it's Ridley's turn to get screwed. Although if you think about it, oh man, can you imagine getting attacked, Samus getting destroyed with Ridley's table, whatever his name is, Yeah, it's like his xenomorph tail,
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if he tries to do that in other. I mean, we'll find out soon enough.
And we'll get to other M eventually, But
yeah,
if not the tail, then with his presence in quotes.
He said, "If not the tail," I was like, "Oh, don't get your mind out of the gutter right now."
Well, it's kind of hard to do that because this is actually we'll get to it, but this is actually the first game that everyone's favorite waifu in Smash showed up, because she's all tight and everything, kind of, Although I will say, I do find it kind of underwhelming that it's just like a blue bodysuit for swimming.
Yeah.
In space, especially considering there's stuff like the plug suit and stuff like that, which
I mean, in this game and in Brawl, it's probably the tightest it is in the entire series, which many cosplayer have tried to recreate that, and I don't think anyone's ever quite nailed it, just because I don't think any fabric is quite that form-fitting.
Well, the thing about a lot of cosplayers is, and this is something I could say because there's a certain event I was at about 2 months ago, is that, I mean, unless you, thing is, it depends on the character you're cosplaying, a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have to actually kind of be built to be a cosplayer, and there's this one person who is cosplaying a certain fighting game character of the Guilty Gear variety, and it was like, dude, you need to lose some weight and put on some muscle here to be convincing. I mean, I'm not saying everyone has to do that, but if if you want to get a lot of mad credit and win cosplay awards,
Yeah.
I mean,
even if you look at stuff like any Superman movie, any of the movies with Henry Cavill, he's pretty fucking ripped, but they still have to do fake muscles in the suit, so it actually
so it
shows
actually conveys
the
the muscle, because he has to be okay, I guess that, but also convey the sense of oh, he's super powered,
Yeah, because I think it's just our human tech is not caught up to being that tight, I guess.
I'm
sure there is a fabric that you could put on a guy or a gal, like Henry Cavill.
Maybe not a guy, because how tight you want it to be?
No, but I mean, if you look at how Henry Cavill looks in those movies,
which I've not seen any of the DCU, because it ended with it kind of ended with Shazam, didn't it? Sort of.
Shazam / Black Adam. I don't remember which one was exactly last, but actually no, it ended with the Flash, which they did Flashpoint, and it reset the entire timeline.
So is this thing vulnerable to the Gamer or whatever they call it, to screw attack?
Yeah, this one is actually because you don't want to accidentally screw attack it, and then
you don't want to screw yourself over.
Yeah,
At least they were considerate enough for that.
Yeah. Because then they would have to expect you to wall jump, and not everybody knows how to.
Well, in this game, I mean, I will say compared to like Super, this game, I feel like this one and like AM2 are like the easiest to do wall jumps at. Other than like Dread, but Dread doesn't let you like scale.
Other than Other
M,
Other M is probably the easiest wall jump in the entire series.
Sorry, it's not wall jump. It's the kick climb.
Yeah, the kick climb.
Which is a cool name, I guess, but still.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like even the most busty, voluptuous cosplayers out there, like, if they wore something that made them actually look like Zero Suit Samus, they would be wearing like the thinnest material on the planet, and they probably wouldn't want to wear that.
Yeah, and then you have like,
especially if they're like out in public or something.
Yeah, and then they can meet that one chick who wears denim skirts and is like goes to her Baptist church and is like heathen, you're gonna tempt my man with that. Because that's literally how they think, unfortunately.
Yeah. I guess by their standards, Samus is something of a whore.
Well, that's what they'd say,
Speaking of prudes. Speaking of prudes.
Yes. So, I mean, I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to go into it on like.
I wasn't gonna say specifics, but I was just gonna say this is, like we mentioned, this is the game. I just destroyed this thing's eggs, by the way. Also, all its babies are now dead, and it's very pissed at me. But this is the game, as we mentioned, that introduced Zero Suit Samus, and alongside that, it also has like the most ending images of like any of the Metroid games.
Yeah, including the ones you can import in from there, like in Fusion.
Yeah. And it's kind of surprising what they get away with an E rating in this game. I mean, nothing's like explicit, but still, it's like, wow, And,
well, I mean, in a way, like I know people like go and talk about like Zero Suit Samus and stuff like that, and like, oh man, she's so hot. But it's like in the earlier game, she technically was in like a bikini,
Yeah.
I know in some of the
cut one as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know in like the other what is it? I know in like some of the endings she has like the jumpsuit on, but it's really more like a sports bra. Like I thought you might see it like MMA, like what's her face? Yeah, it was Ronda Rousey. I know it was like R something. I just could not remember the name for the life of me. But yeah, Ronda Rousey, and she also did the voice for like Default. This is also like in I think in like the beta. No joke. She looks like Sonya looks like Elizabeth Warren.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, like the facial structure.
There we go.
Kind of looks like that, It's like, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people, who call themselves hardcore Metroid fans, for whatever
reason, they would be shaking hands with those fundamentalists I kind of referenced earlier.
Yeah.
On this issue, but probably not anything else. Like when it comes to music, they'd probably be like, bro, chill out,
Like the same Redditor types who shit on Christians, they would be like, oh my god, an attractive woman. Oh my god.
Yeah, which is the most like
her body's being
ironic
shown
thing.
off.
Which is the most ironic thing, because a lot of them are like complaining all the time, but like like, oh, they made me wear skirts above my knees, and it's like, well, I mean, I agree that's extreme, but it's like, can you have some consistency? You know what I mean?
And if we go even a little further, if you go on Twitter, some people are like, oh my god, Samus is you're trying to tell me Samus is a biological woman? What's wrong with you?
It's like
that, like that's how like mind broken like people who claim to be fans of this series are. Like, Samus cannot show any skin. She cannot.
Well, here's the thing.
I
consider those people to be what I call, tourists.
Yeah.
Like
unfortunately, some of those tourists, work on certain fan projects.
Yeah. I mean, I know that like what a lot of them are like what they call like Tumblr types, because that was like when Tumblr Tumblr like banned certain very interesting material and migrated over to X and now Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember being stumped by this for like the longest time, but then I saw that. Oh, yeah, that's like one of the slower
Yeah, that's
like
the
blocks.
yeah, that's how they
Yeah,
expect you to do that. It's just like take a second there.
yeah. I mean, I know how to do it now, but back
Yeah,
then,
yeah, this one took a little bit for me to figure out at first too, especially when there's like
yeah,
so many hit blocks all over the place. It's like what?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, Immortalix, he knows, the one playing this, he knows this game like the back. I mean, I know some stuff. It's just there's some things with like the Shine Spark that I've never
Yeah,
been able to figure out. Like especially towards the end.
that's me with Dread, figuring out the Shine Spark stuff.
Yeah. Well, I feel like at least with Dread, it's a little bit more forgiving. Um, or not forgiving. Like that that like top one in Chozodia. I mean, we'll probably get to it because I know your plan is to try to 100% it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know which one. Yeah, that one. I always take a. I've never gotten that one on the first try. So
Oh yeah, yeah. That was one I was
get
like,
ready to see that.
how in the world am I supposed to have enough time to like make it here, frame perfect and all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoops,
wrong one.
wrong one.
I think that's the next one, the next like section to
Yeah.
go into. The thing is, I don't know why it like fades that in and out. It's like the idea is like, oh, I'm supposed to assume it or like feel that it's there, like that like Sama, like you're putting yourself in the shoes of Samus,
Yeah.
like when
I
it
think
like
they
goes
probably meant
into.
for the camera to be a little more accommodating with that, but you know, it's your screen's already so tight.
Well, yeah, this is Game Boy Advance, not Super Nintendo or anything
Yeah.
like that. Speaking of Super Nintendo projects and Game Boy Advance, so a ROM hack came out just yesterday that we might stream, we might do a let's play of. We'll see how things go. Um, that crosses over Metroid, Super Metroid, and Metroid Fusion, called X Fusion. Just came out. It is ungodly hard. I would not recommend it to the Super Metroid casual. That's all I'm gonna say
Yeah.
there.
It's something I'm probably not gonna play myself until there's a few more patches out
Yeah,
for balancing and whatnot.
there's been some patches and stuff, and it's I can say it's a lot easier. I tried it. I loaded it up on my
Oh,
deck.
okay.
I'm still playing through the version 1.0 version because
Yeah.
I gotta be able to lord over the normies. Like
Yeah.
like you guys aren't good enough for this. I beat version 1.1. Like just like I'm some like I'm acting like some wrestler or something. Um,
Yeah.
have you ever played like any wrestling games like on like PS1 or N64 back in the day?
No, I never played any of the older ones.
Okay, well we didn't have any of the good ones. I think the one we had was like Warzone, and I don't. I think my understanding is like a lot of the gimmicks like Triple H and some of the other wrestlers are doing are like outdated. It was like
Uh,
from what I've read, because I've never really followed like wrestling that closely. I had an older brother who did it
yeah.
like briefly during the Attitude Era, so it's like the good era to as opposed to what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like every now and then, like you go and like do the arcade run, and they would like the guys would like show up and they have like a full motion video of them like talking crap to you. Be like,
Yeah.
look, I have the title ship belt. Why would a loser like you do this? And it's actually kind of funny. One time, one of them is like Shawn Michaels being all like, kick you in the. Oh, that's right. This kid's game. It's like he was like in character. He's like, oh wait, relax. I have to, you know, I can't say what I would normally say on like, the actual like pay-per-view.
Yeah. And we're about to get to the second major boss in the game.
And Metroid Zero Mission.
Mm-mm.
Just doing
Whoa!
turn.
PTSD, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no PTSD happening here.
Yeah, she's totally fine.
I mean, it would have been. I think it would have been fine if they went and did it like
And
here.
he's dead.
Yeah. Compared to Super and some other games,
Yeah.
yeah, that not really a whole lot going on there.
Samus's arch nemesis beat him in like what, 5 seconds?
Yeah, I have a feeling maybe that what they're trying to go for is like the original fight, and they just didn't like design it for like what your tool set is in this game.
Yeah. I think like I don't know if maybe like deadlines is kind of what had things the way they were, but I would like to think if maybe they had more time or something, that this would have been like this should have been like a fake out with Robot Ridley, and then you fight real Ridley at the end in the mothership.
Oh wow! Don't
And
spoil
have
people now. I mean, granted, this is a 21-year-old game. It's
yeah,
legally
I
old
mean
enough to old enough to drink now. I think.
yeah, like
I
I'm
don't know
sure
what the
anyone
exact
who's
release
watching this
date.
is probably
You know.
gonna have a pretty good idea of how this game goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Not
like
not
that's what
Meta
I would
Ridley.
have.
It's Mecha Ridley. For what it's
Yeah.
worth, Prime fans. We'll get to Meta Ridley after this game.
No,
And
I mean like the fake one you fight at the end. He's just called Robo Ridley.
oh, I just called him Mecha Ridley because that's
Yeah.
cooler. Right. Yeah, just freezing them and yeah. Look at how many just regular missiles. This would be like end game
Yeah.
if this was any other Metroid game. Excuse me.
And really doesn't even take that many to die like he does in Super.
Yeah. Yeah, in Super, it's like he grabs you, and it's like you have to like pour everything you got into him.
Yeah.
Although I will
Yeah,
say,
that's why like yeah, I think like they should have saved Ridley to be like the true final boss and have him be like a bit harder. And
well,
not
I don't
just like
really like.
a little
I will
robot that
say,
just kind of swipes at you.
yeah, I mean, in Super, I'm not really a fan of like how Ridley looks. How he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, I much
it's
prefer.
like the same like pose,
Yeah,
to give him a little bit more animation,
yeah. No, I much prefer how he looks in this and in Fusion. And I know those
Like
are like two different looks, but I like both of those.
I know we're not big on like Metroid Samus Returns, but
Yeah,
like at least there he looks a lot more mobile, which is what I'd expect for being like the big bad as opposed to him just like flying
yeah,
around, hitting you with his tail and shooting uh, projectiles that are kind of easy to dodge a little
yeah.
bit.
And he is very mobile in that game.
Yeah, in Super, but even then, like I said, it's like the pose
I
and
meant
everything.
in Samus Returns, he's very mobile.
Oh yeah, because it's 3D, it's easier to animate, and probably less technical limitations and stuff.
And yeah, and he is the hardest boss in that game, I would say.
I will say like what I've seen of the boss fight, like some of the footage, it kind of feels like a prototype, like the thing that they would do with Dread. Because I don't know how often I've never played Samus Return, so maybe
Yeah,
tell me about it. But um, does every time you do like a counter sequence in that game, like in Dread, do you like get health back for like when
yeah,
you're fighting against? Okay, so I wasn't okay. So it's not just like, oh, this is gonna be our model for Dread bosses.
yeah.
So yeah, I thought that would have been
Actually,
kind
I'm
of
gonna
cool
gonna
if
go
that
get
was
that
like the
tank right now.
inspiration.
Actually, no,
What
I'll
are
have
you
to come
getting?
back. There was a tank I was gonna get, but then I'm like, nah, I have to come back and use Zerk or Zodiac.
Yeah, yeah, we're having a little bit of indecisiveness here.
Yeah, that's the one thing with this game. Like, I know where everything is, but making an optimal path for the 100%, it's still a little. Yeah, gotta think
It's
about it
one
a
of
little
those
bit.
things you have to be playing it way more to do and be like involved in like the speedrunning community and be like so intense that you're like you just see like the sweat just flying off your brow.
Yeah,
Like I remember there was one time I saw a guy
I do.
get the goal I think for like or his goal for like Super Metroid I think
Yeah,
or some other game and he's like shirtless and he's like started like dancing not dancing but like ran around like got in the frame of like his camera and he's
yeah,
like flex he turns his back to camera he's like flexing like he just like got through like a big workout I'm like bro
yeah.
okay
It's
and
the last
good
time
old
we're gonna see a Chozo statue for quite a while, so thought I'd
yep.
fill up.
I mean, this next section isn't too difficult, but if you try to, well,
Yeah. And there is one more super missile tank I could have gotten before this, but it's way quicker to do it afterwards when you get
and
the
also, I
space
mean, here's the
jump.
thing: going for 100% also makes the game harder at the end.
Yeah,
Unless that's like, yeah, that's like for all difficulties, right? It's not just for like
yeah,
hard.
I think it's for all difficulties. And here's our
Here's
second,
our
or
first.
no, our third cutscene. Yeah.
third cutscene and our first appearance of the titular Metroid. So, the Metroids, what are they? Why are they jellyfish? What's their history?
Find
Some
out in a
stuff
couple
will,
games.
yeah. Well, I mean, we can go into like some details right
Yeah,
now. So,
yeah. I mean, so this, this is one of the Chozo home planets, and
yeah.
Metroids are a creation of the Chozo.
Yep.
Why did they create Metroids?
Well,
Well,
it's not going
they
to be
had a
relevant for
bit of
right now, but
yeah, but they had a bit of a parasite problem that they needed
yeah,
to get rid of, and the exterminators weren't cutting it.
yeah, whatever Terminators they were using, and yeah, so pretty much these are like bioengineered like organisms,
Yeah,
and this isn't necessarily in this game or any of the other games with super missiles, not the most efficient way to dispose of them, but it works.
yeah,
You might he's if you're wondering why he isn't doing that, it's because he's going to need it for something a little later.
yeah. And if I use them out now, like the drop rate on them, when I
Yeah,
destroy the donuts,
yeah,
isn't exactly
we
great.
might be seeing a cut if that happens. Like 20 minutes later,
Yeah. 3 minutes later,
Yep.
still farming.
That's a more appropriate. That's a more appropriate voice right there. Although I guess this isn't as crazy as how things get in AM2R with starting the encounter with a slightly more advanced form of these.
Yeah, and well,
Oh
in
yeah.
hard mode of this, there's more Metroids in each room too.
Oh, I see. Just go full Toho on it.
Oh, whoa, okay.
I noticed it was like
You
doing
see that
damage.
it like hurt me before it like actually properly.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's
spawned.
like grazing you.
Yeah. Oh,
And boom. Yeah,
that was one
I've
more
heard
hit.
like the sound effects, like the Japanese version of the first one, like are very different than like when you shoot these things. Like some people say they're like a lot more like disturbing.
Yeah, because they have the old disc system to rely on, the little slightly extra horsepower.
Well, that and also they just did more stuff with that disc system for like sound stuff in general, not just Nintendo,
Yeah.
but also like especially Konami.
Yeah.
Like we might show that off at some point when we marathon a kind of a series that kind of builds off of Metroid eventually, but not from its outset.
Series that adopted the non-linearity.
Yeah, which I'm gonna have to practice those classic ones because, oh boy.
Yeah, well, you might be playing all of them because I'm not particularly great at any of
Well,
them.
yeah, and I mean,
Not like I am with with these games.
Yeah, I mean, the easiest one will obviously be like Super Castlevania 4, but
Yeah.
I think you have plenty of missiles for this.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna destroy these, and then I'm gonna come back and farm.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's weird. In the original Metroid, the password, also like one of the variables is actually like whether these are blown up.
Oh, I didn't know that was like a permanent save thing it would do.
Yeah,
I've never actually tried like exiting the room after destroying them in the original.
Well, it's actually kind of cool. The generator actually has like a the password generator actually shows like a graphic like, oh, this is like on and off. If you use this password, if you put in Kiryu Majima Seishima Taiga or what, whatever. Because here's the thing, that thing is like it's based is the original Metroid, like that's basically like a Game Genie code.
Yeah.
That's how it functions.
Yeah, it's because it's so freaking long. Might as well be.
Well, it's also what they're trying to do is essentially simulate every possibility.
Yeah, like every variable.
Like to save, because in the Famicom version, kind of like with this game or this version of the game, you could actually save. I'm assuming it's every time you died you had to save, so it's like kind of like Zelda, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Which is kind of dumb because like, what if you're playing really good, and like, okay, I have to like kill myself,
But by the way, in that ROM hack I did, I put Metroids in this room, and since they're not like part of the scripted Metroids, they respawn every time you come in here.
Oh, okay, I see. Kind of an interesting ROM hack. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, so what we have here is essentially Toho Light.
Yeah.
Metroid.
Oh, nowhere near as annoying as it is in the original.
Yeah, I mean, and certainly not as many. I mean, that would actually be kind of cool, like a Toho, like Metroid, edition.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Are you sure? I mean,
Oh.
it would probably be easier to dodge rain than like drive a just all the bullets that Toho is known for.
Yeah. I mean, I have
Well,
a few Toho games. Not some. They're on the easier side, but
are you like talking like
it'd be
the ones that are like Metroid, like the Metroidvania one, and like other fan games where it's like a remix of whatever? Or...
Yeah, well, I have that one, and then I have some other like spin-off ones on the Switch.
I see. Well,
And then
I remember
I have the one that's
showed
like
me
Double
the Mario
Dash.
Kart one. Yeah, it's like Double Dash Mario Kart.
So yeah, in hard mode, you only have a minute here to get out.
Yeah, you have a whopping 1 minute. I mean, can you imagine like this is like a movie?
Yeah, or even if it was real and they just gave everyone a minute to get out, it's like, damn, do you want anyone to get out? Like, might as well.
Well, I mean, it looks like
might as well just be instantaneous if you want to kill Samus that badly.
Because there's no space pirates or anything. Which we'll be seeing pretty soon here, actually.
Yep.
Just imagine if her getting the speed booster interface with the ship, and it also boosted faster. But wait, what's? Oh, it glitched out.
No, I was saying like if it glitched out and made the ship like do the speed booster sprite, like the flashing.
I'd rather not do that because I'm like thinking like, man, that would be like kind of an eyesore,
Yeah.
But oh no.
Right. So
this
Samus
is
takes
where
off
the game
power
would normally
suit.
end, and
She's like, oh no, my ship doesn't have any weapons.
Yep. For some reason, Millennium Falcon has weapons, but I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, I have to assume at this point in her career, like Samus is probably like dirt poor, and this is probably like the cheapest ship in the lot.
Yeah.
Probably got it from a used ship.
But if I survive, I'll get like $1 million or whatever.
Oh, sperm ships fly away.
I was about to say the same thing, damn it.
And damn.
And yeah, if you're wondering why our mind went to the gutter, So the time of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless, stripped of my power suit. Kind of an odd choice of words. Anyways, all I had was protection was my rather useless emergency pistol. Man, I'm self-aware, aren't I? Infiltrating the space pirate ship so armed may have been foolish, but I had no choice.
So I wonder about this, because like I know in the game you can't actually go anywhere else, but like in her situation, you could.
Couldn't
you grew up on this planet, like you should know like some spots.
Yeah, you should know the whereabouts, but could I survive long enough to escape? Yeah, she could go all over the place. And also,
I also don't understand the mechanics of losing the power suit if you took it off first, because it's not like the power suit got like visibly destroyed or anything,
Yeah, and then as we'll see later, she can just like summon it like at will.
Yeah.
Someone actually made like a funny post on a certain Discord recently. It's X-Fusion Discord, nothing weird, guys. Knowing Discords, someone said like, how would someone like take her power? Like, I think it was like an older like '80s thing where it's like, where I think they just read the instruction manual and just assumed that Samus was a guy.
Yeah.
And it was like that.
Oh, and by the way, Metroid can finally crawl.
Yeah. Why can't Metroid crawl? Well, now she can.
She can.
Yeah, just
have to lose a few pounds.
Yeah, in more ways than one. But it was just funny. Like was like this guy like strip her naked or something? Knowing how she can generate like the suit at will.
Yeah.
And like all like Prime 3, and I think Other M also does that as well, right?
Yeah. Other M like makes that like a whole like plot point.
So when she was like looking at the screen just now, it's like her eyes, like the blue dots for her eyes were just like, it just looks funny.
So even as a kid, and I'm talking like before puberty, even as a kid, I was like, it would be. It's pretty unfair that when Zero Suit Samus dies, she doesn't lose any more suit. You catch my drift?
I have a feeling they just didn't want to. Probably one of those things that worth
Didn't want to
trouble
deal with
of animating. That, and also it's just like, well, you died in the suit, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think there's a way around that one. Like, even if you try as fast as possible to, like, wall jump.
Yeah, we're not going to be getting the big boss rank on this one.
Yeah.
Although, what would be the equivalent of big boss rank for this, like old bird rank?
Yeah,
If, you
old
know,
bird rank.
if
Maybe
they
Brave
cared about
Voice.
the manga at all, you know, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know, the
There's not,
manga that like came out around the same time as this game, and it's kind of meant to tie in. And...
but they didn't release it in the United States because you know that's just how things be back then.
Yeah.
Like you could get all the you think you could get well maybe not everything, but like people like get like
There's some more
translations
sperm
and stuff.
ships.
Yeah,
Of a
like people
different
get like
variety.
translations and fan translations now, and it's like you guys have, and it's like, man, that's so great, and it's like, guys, you have no idea how good you have it,
Yeah.
because that was not the norm, back then. Saying nothing of like official translations. Yep, and if you're wondering why he's standing there, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Sometimes it's about what you can't see.
Yep.
And yeah,
especially in Metroid. Oh.
So the stun gun here had like a cooldown.
Yeah, it only actually stuns when that bar is filled. Otherwise, it's really only good for breaking bomb blocks.
And shooting like and be like, man, like damn it, I should just like try to punch these guys.
Yeah. So these spotlights are like always random. Like there's actually no pattern to them. So
I you mean like where they start?
Yeah, where they start and where they go. It's always random.
I mean, I've always been able to consistently avoid getting detected, so
because I usually get spotted at that last one there.
Let's
do a quick little recharge.
Yeah, and on the ship we're on right now, the Chizodia, it all the save points recharge your health.
Yep.
Yeah, ain't that convenient? But yeah, you see like how her eyes are just like two blue dots, and that's more than what the Belmonts and pretty much any other Konami 2D game gets.
Oh, okay. Not sure if
yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got this. I was gonna say, no, it's like down here where it's like consistently down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's another neat little trick I learned.
Yeah, this is another thing I'm just learning about. Oh, and as you get some off your tail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they see me here. Oh, yep, they saw me. Sometimes they just like don't see me.
I will say, the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the music here is actually like a remix of the Criteria theme.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. Oh yeah, I forgot what the right.
I was gonna say, I think there's something you're doing wrong.
Yeah, I don't normally get spotted here, so I'm used to just like running straight through.
I mean, I'm used to getting spotted, but we're not just talking about.
I will say this is the part of the game that I never look forward to whenever I replay Zero Mission.
Oh, like this and the boss coming up here.
Yeah, as much as I love seeing Zero Suit Samus, I don't look forward to this part.
But yeah, because the boss kind of it's kind of not consistent, right?
Yeah, that's also very random.
I don't think he can see you through there.
I think if you get close enough, you can.
Well, yeah, just don't get close enough, man. It works just as well as don't get hit.
Oh, I'm gonna dodge that. Okay.
My man's playing it risky, grinding it out on the dance floor. While
I'm usually even less patient in that room, but
I see.
Got lucky. Thought since we're recording and I don't want to do any reloads or anything. Now these I tend to lose my patience with.
I mean, it's just stay behind the platform.
Yeah, you gotta wait for them. It's like, and they could see your foot too, like Samus's foot hanging underneath.
Well, yeah, but just get up there whenever it's like completely down low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna shoot everything off screen though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how old games be. Unless it's like at least old 2D games, like Resident Evil, that's not necessarily a problem. But like old 2D games, like good luck trying to get it to where they you know.
Oh, where should go?
Oh, I've never done it. I just shoot this thing and I just like wall
Must be
jump
the
up
wind.
there. Yeah, I just shoot that and I just wall jump, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of like it's weird. We do opposite things.
Yeah.
You know, last
We
time I
hide
played
in
this.
some areas and just go full throttle in others.
Yep.
There's a power bomb. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't get too excited, kids.
Yeah, I actually
Like
did like using like using that ROM hack of mine. I did like make a little path to like get up there.
Are you like
And
still
if
like?
you,
Yeah, if you get like, are you like do suit Samus and you like get it, and then when you
yeah,
get the suit back, you have it power bombs.
nope, you just go right through it. It's like an invisible lock basically, so nothing happens when you touch it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine that one's just there for show, anyways, just to, like
And
troll
I made
you.
another one for that space pirate carrying away the power bomb tank. I don't remember if he dies or not, like if you can actually like shoot him or not.
Probably
But
not scripted to react to it.
yeah, but I think, but like if you do, the game does kind of like bug out.
It's kind of like in Half-Life 2. You can like go in like the intro sequence. If you go in the
Yeah,
console menu and type Impulse 101 to give you all your weapons, you like pull out a
yeah,
gun and like it's not like the Combine at the beginning of the game are gonna react to it. You know, they're not gonna like
yeah,
suddenly try to attack you because you know it's just scripted to like work with with the with you being just having to like go through the intro sequence the normal way. You know.
yeah.
And this one's kind of hard to get like a good like
Yeah.
not detected.
Oh.
All right, but I think this is like the last
Yeah, this is
one.
like
Or,
the
like,
final stretch. Yeah. Hope my wall jumping doesn't fail me here.
Shouldn't, because wall jumping in Zero Mission is the easiest.
Yeah, but I'm not like I'm using the DS4 right now, and I'm not always like perfect with it.
Yeah, basically the idea is to not get like dogpiled here.
Yeah,
Which, you know,
can be real bad.
yeah, I know some people are gonna be like dogpiled. Oh yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Other
shoot
people
that
are gonna
down.
be like, "This is a Christian, non-Christian server."
Be like, yeah, sorry guys, that's not how it be with us.
You're objectifying Samus.
It's like, well, that's how guys be. Not like you women don't do the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we go. This is where the Chozo ruins have led us to. See all these drawings on the wall. Who knows what they mean?
Yeah, very very like hieroglyphics, like Kate, like wall paintings or
Yeah.
Egyptian. I think it's very Egyptian, not so much Kate. Like
Yeah, it's definitely Egyptian inspired. There's the great Chozo power suit ancestor.
oh, is that
Who,
what that's supposed to be?
yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I'm sure it's like something, but I don't know what it is.
It's power suit Jesus who died for our sins.
Yeah. So yeah, Samus was taken here at some point after, you know, watching
After
her
being
colony
taken
get
in by
destroyed,
old bird over there.
and now she's about to try to get her power suit back because she needs it lest she get captured and maybe
Yep.
crushed underneath Mecha Ridley.
But we must
So
pass the test of the elders first. Make sure that we're worthy.
yep, and pretty much the idea is make sure you're powered up when it shows that signal, shoot at it.
Yeah.
Unless it starts blinking, then if you try to shoot it right now, it'll end up hurting you.
It'll just hurt you. God damn it. I missed that by like a pixel.
And at least the flashing isn't like crazy enough to be like epilepsy warning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, if it blinks, you want to get ready to like jump as well because it like shoots.
I
like,
usually just tank
lightning.
the hits because once I have this much energy, it's not really a problem.
Yeah.
On hard mode, I'm more
You gotta be a lot careful, more careful.
Yeah.
Be gone, Ethan.
It's moving around a lot more than I'm used to.
Yeah, when it's in the last one, it starts jumping out around like this.
Alright, come on.
You did save before this, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved.
Uh-oh.
There we go. I was like 2 hits away from dying there.
Yeah. At least you're getting
Now
your
it is
power
asking
suit
for
back,
me.
but you know. So yeah, this was the first time chronologically, with yeah, that she gets a full power suit.
The
Because before
fully
she didn't
powered
have like
suit.
she didn't have like the shoulder pads and those
Yeah,
thick thighs,
yeah.
that
What we
save
had
lives.
before was like a dinky little prototype power suit for those who have not proved themselves to the elders properly.
Yeah, pretty much what she looked like if this was just a straight remake of Metroid One, and
Yeah,
they didn't do Metroid Two where she. Because actually, technically, Game Boy Metroid 2 is where the shoulder pads came in
yeah. That's where it's introduced. But yeah, this is
because
sort of a retcon in a way because even in Prime, it does that thing where the shoulder pads are part of the various suit and not the base power suit.
well, technically, this is retconning it to maybe fit in with Prime. I don't know.
Not really, because if you like if you have the menu hack on it and you turn off the various suit, you still
Yeah.
have the shoulder pads, and they do have like a sprite for that.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, yeah. I mean, I've
Yeah,
seen that. I like people hack around with it.
and yeah,
Um,
as well as other M, you also have the shoulder pads before you have the various suit.
yeah. Well,
Not
and
not that we like other M, but
well, yeah. The thing is, like the gravity suit. Oh, that's gonna be a hoot when we
the great yeah.
yeah, when we or like gravity mode.
I mean, I
Anyways,
don't have that much of an issue with it being like that, but then it also calls into question like why don't you just like always use it?
I wonder why. Mada
Yeah, but
Adam
yeah, so we those 3 mysterious items that we got along the way that
that were
weren't
not part of the original
compatible,
game or like
yeah,
not
that weren't part of the
compatible.
original game and weren't compatible with our old power suit, and they're compatible
That's what we got
with
now.
the proper power suit as it shows no intended. You got your
And
fully powered suit.
yeah, that's it. We just got to explain it, but the game has to explain it. But
Yeah. Now we have everything and we can absolutely tear through all the bad
about
dudes.
almost all of them. There's
Yeah.
2 of them that are a
I
little bit
forget, does it
more
let you?
trouble.
Okay, it doesn't let you.
No,
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't. There's nothing really to get over there.
Yeah, I know. I was just because I know like those blocks, the blocks with that pattern are usually power bomb blocks, which is
Oh yeah,
the last power up we have yet to get. And I'm saving here.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
after that,
we're gonna end it
yeah,
here for today for part 2. Part 3 might be our last, I think, because we just got the little item roundup to do, and then we'll hit for the end. But yeah, I
yep,
hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed part 2, go watch part 1 if you haven't, or just watch it again if you enjoy
yeah,
it. And yeah, we will catch you all in the next one.
yeah. See you guys around.
See, I forgot the screw tech blocks were there. I knew I wasn't gonna get it on the first try.